trip. And Oregon Tech, not a good showing there when you lose both games at home. You got to win them at home. And hopefully, right now, they're sitting 0-3 in league play. And Mike Garrard, that doesn't bode well.
Nope. Hopefully they can turn things around next weekend on the road for non-conference action down in California before we return home to host Bushnell and
Corbin. Yeah.
All right, men's basketball over on 92.5 KLD. For those on 104.3 and 960 Sports, we say good night.
Shoulder roast, we have those seasoned or plain. Beef chuck roast, which works out really nice.
You're looking for an idea for a meal tonight? Think about Howard's Meat Center. Something great is always in the case here.
It's time for the Oregon Tech Coaches Show. Mike, talk with head coach Justin Parnell. Brought to you by your local Coastal Farm and Ranch store. Now, Mike Garrard and Bobby Thompson.
92.5 KLAD. It is the pregame show brought to you by the Clubhouse Bar and Grill with head coach Justin Parnell. Coach, a big win yesterday.
Coach's Show has been brought to you by your local Coastal Farm and Ranch store.
Kick it.
Stay tuned. The pregame show is next. Brought to you by Turn Tom Point S.
Abby's has solved that age-old question, pepperoni or Hawaiian? How about both? We thought, let's use our two most popular pizzas to create a half and half special. Half pepperoni, half Hawaiian, 100% delicious. For a limited time, enjoy our Abby's half pepperoni, half Hawaiian pizza with delicious, authentic ingredients piled edge to edge at a special price. Abby's, a legendary pizza tradition.
Oh, wow, that's big.
I shouldn't ask this, but Tim, what's big?
Oh, hey, Chris. I never thought it could get this big. Come take a look.
Tim, wow, you're right. That is big. I'm impressed.
I bet the ladies will be impressed with the size of this.
And the men, too.
At Main Street Jewelers, we have the biggest selection of engagement rings, wedding sets, and wedding bands to fit all styles.
And don't forget, we have a huge selection of diamond studs, earrings, and pendants. Not to mention loose diamonds to choose from.
Main Street Jewelers is stocked up on all the bridal essentials, giving us the largest selection in the basin.
Don't forget our collection of colored stone jewelry. It's second to none.
With no interest financing and the largest selection in the basin,
why would you shop anywhere else but Main Street Jewelers?
Hey, Chris, guess what else I've got that's big?
Your head, Tim. Your big, fat head.
Want to take a break from life? Leave your hectic world behind and treat yourself to a relaxing stay at the Running Y Ranch Resort. It's only a 15-minute drive from town, but you'll feel like you're in a different world. Stay in the lodge or book a vacation rental and enjoy amazing views plus amenities like the indoor pool, Sandhill Spa, Ruddy Duck Restaurant, the Bill Collier Ice Arena, and much more. Take your family or leave the kids at home and make it a romantic getaway. Pamper yourself with a stay at the Running Y Ranch Resort.
Winter is on its way, and Turn Tom Point S Tire and Service is the place to go to make sure your vehicle is ready for the cold and snow. They have the largest selection of tires and wheels in the Klamath Basin, and they're the Klamath Basin's exclusive Nokian tire dealer, and they'll be able to get you a set of winter tires that are right for you. Turn Tom Point S also has an outstanding service department to make sure your vehicle is in top shape, something that's really important during winter weather. Simple things like a coolant flush and fluid replacement, changing your oil, and keeping your tires inflated to the right pressure will help you and your vehicle make it through the winter. And don't forget the Turn Tom Point S Platinum Guarantee, the guarantee that's good at any of the 4,500 Point S locations around the world. If you have any problems anywhere with any parts, tires, or service that Turn Tom has provided, just make a call and you'll be covered. Get to the point. Turn Tom Point S Tire and Auto Service. Expert service guaranteed. On Washburn Way, next to Bimart.
Your attention, please.
Welcome back. It's time for the Clubhouse Bar and Grill pregame show. See them today at Harbor. Now Bobby Thompson and Mike Garrard.
And we welcome you back to Danny Miles Court, 92.5 KLAD. Oregon Tech got the win last night, back to 500, 5-5 on the season. Justin, 2-0 in conference play with a chance to get over 500 and go to 3-0. In Cascade Conference action. Talk about Eastern Oregon Mountaineers. Looked like they were down most of the game, a little back and forth with SOU last night. Got down by 10, but came back and drew pretty close and then ended up losing it by 3 points. Talk about Eastern and SOU last night.
Good game. We watched the whole thing afterwards, and Eastern kind of controlled the first half, real low scoring. Southern controlled the entire second half. And Southern was up 8 with about 2 to go, and Eastern came back and took the lead. And
9-0 run, I think.
Yeah, with 5 seconds to go, or 15 seconds to go. Southern got the ball back down 1, and Ches Allen airballed a jumper, and Jahala got the offensive rebound and put it in with 0.7 seconds to go, and they won the game. So Southern's playing a lot better now. They're just going to be up and down right now with their coach out and trying to work through some things. So.
Big win, though, for Southern.
Big win. Tough loss for Eastern, because anytime you lose at the buzzer, it's real difficult. And I think Eastern's really good. They're 0-2 in league, but they lost to College of Idaho in the game that they should have won, and they lost last night in the game they should have won. And they've beaten Menlo. They've beaten Montana Tech, Montana Western. They're a good ball club. I think very, very similar in the caliber to College of Idaho.
All right, for the Owls to get this win tonight, what do we need to do?
Well, it's funny. Last night we thought, hey, whoever wins the boards is going to win the game, and I feel the same way tonight. Eastern Oregon is a great offensive rebounding team, great rebounding team in general. We got beat up by Menlo on the boards, and they beat Menlo up last week on the boards. So definitely huge focus of ours. They have some great offensive rebounders, and Valdez and Lovelace, Jeske, Chandler. Just really, really pound the boards. Malater, their point guard, is kind of like Max McCullough, super quick, great shooter in the mid-range. Just a really, really nice player. So for us, we got to rebound. Eastern really wants to play in the half court and slow it down because of their lack of depth. So we really need to speed that pace up and get them to play their bench. And I think if we do those two things, we should be all right. But they're a good team, and I'd expect to get their best shot tonight. And we'd love to be 3-0 in league and 3 tough league games. So, guys will come ready. If they give the effort like they did last night, we're just going to be hard to beat by anybody.
All right, should be a good matchup. Anything from last night's scores that shocked you around the conference?
Well, yeah. I mean, I didn't expect Multnomah to beat Bushnell because Bushnell had been playing so well. So that's a tough loss for Bushnell. But also, Multnomah is a lot better, and Kurt's done a nice job. They have legit big men now, and one of them had a really good game. The score up in Lewiston surprised me. I thought LC State would beat Northwest, but they beat them by 50.
Yeah,
and
that's a big score.
Just tells me that LC State's for real.
Yeah, it really does. All right, hey, Oregon Tech ready to get back above 500, and let's go get 3-0 on the year to start conference play. Good luck, Justin.
Thanks, Mike.
Why pay a local broker's commission when you can pay a flat fee to a discount internet broker? Here's why. Real estate transactions are hands-on. Lots of moving parts. Parts like lenders, appraisers, tradespeople, a couple dozen different inspectors, maybe even a bureaucrat or two. At the end of the day, the things that a seller needs most are a partner and a buyer. Pay a discounted fee, you get a listing. Pay a local broker, you get a full-time partner and a buyer. Coldwell Banker Home and Premier Realty. Locally owned, nationally known.
First day of school, first day of skipping class.
Well, what are we going to use for an excuse?
No problem. Car broke down.
Man, that's not going to work. My mom takes all our cars to my mechanic. They never break down.
Oh.
This thing's running so good, we won't even be late.
Yeah, and I'll probably get straight A's this year. Keep all your kid haulers and teen transporters running their best all school year with My Mechanic. From safety checks to oil changes, factory maintenance to major problems, My Mechanic has you covered on South 6th Street next to Denny's. My Mechanic, an ASE certified Napa Auto Care Center.
Today we're talking with Todd Andrus of Pacific Power. And Todd, how can folks stay comfortable and save energy?
Great time to look at some basic energy saving home improvement projects. And you might even be able to get cash back for making your home more energy efficient.
Cash back? What kind of things can get you cash back?
Installing energy efficient windows can get you cash back and help you save big on heating and cooling costs. Smart thermostats are another way to save money, and many models qualify for cash back. Smart thermostats are just that, smart. They can tell when you're away and even use local weather information to make energy-saving temperature changes automatically.
What would make the biggest difference?
A ductless heat pump is a great option for comfort and savings. One of the biggest reasons why homeowners switch to ductless cooling and heating is overall cost savings. Ductless systems can also allow homeowners to create zones in their home, which means they no longer have to cool or heat rooms that aren't occupied.
How about cash incentives?
To learn more about cash incentives and efficient new products, visit bwattsmart.com today.
State Farm, Kathy here.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Whoa.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
See your local State Farm agent, Phil Kensler, at 1307 South Alameda, or call 883-7000.
It's 5:30 a.m. and you're off.
Well, let's see. I wake up early, get the kids ready, take a shower, clean up the kitchen, walk the dog, rush to work, go to 9 meetings, pick up the kids at practice, then rush home to make dinner. What's for dinner?
Or you swing into Papa Murphy's Pizza, where we'll make your pizza with the freshest ingredients right before your eyes. You take it with you, bake it, and serve it piping hot without having to worry about dinner. Handmade, home-baked. That's Papa Murphy's.
Papa Murphy's, with 2 locations to serve you on South 6th Street and Campus Drive. at Danny Miles Court. We're set for Oregon Tech Hustling Owl basketball. Bobby, Hustling Owls looking to go 3-0 in Cascade Conference play.
Yeah, that would be big. You know, you really need to start the way you got to win them all at home, and so that's what they want to do.
Well, it'll be a big matchup today against Eastern Oregon. Eastern Oregon, a tough game yesterday at SOU.
Yeah, they had a tough game. They lost right at the end of the ball game, and kind of a surprise because Eastern's been so-so.
All right, let's go courtside for tonight's national anthem and starting lineups. The voice of Danny Miles Court. Let's send it over to Scott Allen here on Press Row. Well, and we're waiting for the clock to expire before Scott can start.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Oregon Institute of Technology in Danny Miles Court. This is Cascade Collegiate Conference Basketball. Tonight, the Mounties of Eastern Oregon University will face off with your Oregon Tech Hustlin' Owls. Before we announce tonight's starting lineups, we ask that you please rise. Gentlemen, remove your caps for our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proofs through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, here are tonight's Lithia starting lineups. We start with the visitors, Eastern Oregon University's Mounties from LeGrand, Oregon. Starting at guard, a 6-foot junior from Arley, Montana, wearing 0, Philip Molotov. At guard forward, a 6'9" sophomore from Sacramento, California, number 3, Xavier Lovelace. Guard forward, 6'6" sophomore from Kuna, Idaho, number 5, Preston Chandler. At guard, a 6'3" junior, Tillamook, Oregon, number 20, Zay Wright. At forward and center, a 6'9" junior from the Bronx, New York, wearing number 24, Ishmael Valdez. The Mounties are coached by head coach Chris Kemp. He's assisted by Hugh Johnson and Kobe Gardea. Light it up, Hooter fans! Here are tonight's 3-time NAIA National Champion, Hustlin' Owl Lithia starting 5. Wearing number 5, a 6'3" guard, the senior from Wilsonville, Oregon, 1,000-point man, Harrison Steiger. At guard, a 6'1" senior, the thriller from Zilla, 21, Scotty Bird. At forward, a 6'9" senior from Redmond, Oregon, 31, Garrett Albright. And at guard, a 6'3" junior from Medford, Oregon, an Owl Legacy, 35, Kyson Faust. And at forward, the 6'7" junior from Bend, Oregon, 45, MBB, Matt Van Tassel. Your Hustling Owls are coached by head coach Justin Parnell. He's assisted by John Van Dyke and Paul Poach. NAIA officials for tonight's contest, Daryl Holland, Craig Connor, and Larry Lineball.
And another tremendous job, as always, by Scott Allen. He was made for a microphone, I'll tell you. All right, Owls in the gray uniform with white, black numerals trimmed in white outline and some yellow. Eastern Oregon in a dark navy uniform with blue numerals trimmed in white. And Eastern Oregon controls the opening tap, and it will bring Malatar into the front lane with the basketball. Gives it up, foul line jump on the way, no good, taken by Lovelace. Owls the rebound, and Scotty Burge brings it into the front court. Over to Faust on the left side. Now back over to Steiger, around the way. Now to Burge on the right side as they wing it around the outside. Faust with it, bounces down low to Van Tassel. 14 on the shot clock, backs his way in, wants to go up and under. Shot will not go. Rebound is knocked out of bounds, and it will go over to Eastern Oregon. Eastern Oregon will put the ball back in play. Just underway, no score. 19-20 remaining in the first half. Into the front court comes Lovelace with the ball. On the dribble, gives it over now to Preston Chandler. Now back to Lovelace. Back, and a nice pass underneath. And the recipient, Lovelace, of the pass from Valdez. And it's 2-0 Eastern Oregon. Tech into the front court. Burge with the ball. Now out on top finds Steiger. Steiger wants to drive in the middle. In traffic, gets it down low. Up and under by Albright. And Tech ties the score at 2. EOU out of the backcourt with Chandler. Drives down. Over on the far side with the ball. Long three on the way is short off of the iron on the shot taken by Zane Wright. Mounties with an offensive rebound, and now we've got a whistle and a foul. And it's going to be Kyson Faust picking up the personal foul. First foul in the game. And they'll put the ball with a 20 points on the shot clock as they take it out along the baseline. Get the ball in. With it, Valdez up, under, scores. Just like that. And Faust is down, and I didn't see what happened. He got whacked, and so he's going to come out of the game. It's his shoulder. He's got that shoulder problem, and right now they're going to bring Gehrig into the game. So Kellen Gehrig will come into the game, and Kai Faust will come out and go to the training room. I do believe, yeah. There he goes with Kelly Caleb to the training room. So totally screened out on it is 4-2 in favor of EOU. Burge front court, drives it down. Steiger going to drive, give the ball up underneath. The Van Tassel lay it up and in. Now we're again tied at 4. In the backcourt, Malater gets it across to the front court to Wright. Now they keep winging it around. They want to give it back to Malater. Now over to Wright. Now back here to Malater. He wants to drive on Gehrig. Fade away, 15-footer. Back iron, no good. Rebound, Albright tips it over to Burge. Scotty B comes down in the corner, gives it up to Gehrig. Clear across the way to Steiger. Backs his way in. Steiger didn't drag the pivot foot. Give it to Van Tassel. Puts the ball in. Nice play by Van Tassel. The ball went around the world and dropped down. And Tech has their first lead of the game at 6-4. To the front court comes Zane Wright. Gives it over to Lovelace on the wing. Lovelace drives to the foul line. Now gives it up to Valdez. Valdez now to Malater. Malater is going to drive to the foul line and throw up a shot around and down. And the arm bar seems to be working tonight when it shouldn't. Nice jump hook, except it went too far by Albright. We're tied at 6, and here comes Eastern Oregon to the front line. Driving down, slipping, and being called for a travel is going to be Malater. And sitting down will be Steiger, and in his place will be Guerra as Jamison comes in for the first time in the game here with 16:35 remaining in the first half. Gets it over on the left-hand side, now down along the baseline to Van Tassel. Van Tassel wants to turn, loses the handle, gets it back out to Albright. How he did it, I'll never know. But now it's over to Gehrig. Gehrig wants to drive, wants to take it to the hoop. Ball stripped from him, gets it back, gets it over for a Van Tassel 3, and it got backboard, and that was all. And a foul is going to be called against Ismael Valdez, called for the foul. Albright comes out of the game. Faust comes back into the game, so Gehrig can go sit back down. And also into the game comes Joey Potts, the 6'10 junior from Petaluma, California. Of course, you'll remember his brother Matt Kavanaugh played here, and a member of that 2008 national championship team. All right, Tech in the front court. 14 on the shot clock. Guerra with the ball, drives down to the right-hand corner, looks for someone, passes it out to Faust. 7 seconds to go. Over to Birds, down for a Van Tassel 3. Off the iron, no good. Rebound cleared off by Lovelace, and he'll bring it in for Eastern Oregon to the front court. We're tied at 6. 5 minutes gone by here in the game, down underneath, and they're going to bounce the ball off. We'll see. Is he going to call a foul on Van Tassel? Yep, he's going to call a foul on Van Tassel. So that's going to be the first foul on Van Tassel. He will now sit down, and in to replace Van Tassel will be Keegan Shivers. Pass inside on a nice play design, and they score, and that was by Valdez. Tech goes the other way, and all the way to the wall, and it will count. Or is it no? It's an offensive foul, they said.
A lot of contact either way.
Boy, wow. Faust is called for a foul, and that's going to be his second. So Kaizen, who normally plays more minutes than anyone in the game, is going to sit down again with 2 fouls. Put a lot of pressure on Gehrig, starting to play just his second game of the season, coming back from injury. All right, EOU leading by 2 into the front court. Lob pass, and great block by Steiger of the ball away from them on the pass. Comes down the other way, and they get the ball back out to Guerra. And Guerra on the dribble, looking to go to the foul line. Instead, gives it back to Shivers. Shivers back over to Guerra. Now back to Shivers, lines up for a 3. It looked like it was partially blocked and hit the rim and goes out of bounds.
Not a great start offensively for the Owls. 3 of 7 shooting for Eastern Oregon, 4 of 8. Tech 0 for 2 from long range. The Mountaineers 0 for 1.
All right, thank you, Michael. Malater will bring the ball back up for the Mounties. We got a couple of changes in the lineup. We've got Manny Natalia in the lineup. And the other player, it's hard to read their numbers, unfortunately. Maybe he was the only one. We'll check. Could be he was the only one. I see him, guys hiding under the basket. Now back over to Potts, who backs his way in. Potts looking around, flips it back out to Steiger. Steiger wants to drive to the foul line, gives it to Gehrig. Gehrig in traffic, in trouble. Back out to Steiger for a long 3 off the iron. Up in the air, no. And the rebound is cleared off. And that rebound was cleared off by Justin Jeske, who was the other man that came in the game for EOU. Now they get the ball out to Natulia. Shot on the way, good. Natulia hits it, and they are on a 5-0 run, and they lead it. It's actually a 7-0 run. They were down 6-4. So Tech in the front court, trailing by 5. They've put the old Santa Clara weave on. Guerra out on top. Now gets it down to Potts. Potts, no harm, no foul, lays it in. Could have probably been called, but glad they didn't.
Yeah, me too.
As hitting the deck on the play was Chandler. And it's 11-8, and that stopped the bleeding at 7. Now Molitar drives in, puts it up, no good. Rebound, the golden ladder climbed by Gehrig. Gehrig comes up to the front court in a hurry, bounces it underneath to Potts, and he is going to be fouled on the play by Jeske. So Jeske will pick up the personal foul. With that, we have a timeout. 13:22 remaining in the first half. Eastern Oregon 11, Oregon Tech 8.
That is so hot. Oh yeah, that's the truck I want. Okay, click here, super easy. I bought a truck! Wait a minute, what the heck?
Honey, I love it. How did you know it was the truck I wanted for my birthday?
It's your birthday?
It's always a fast, easy online buying experience with home delivery. Only at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Klamath Falls. If you live here, you get it.
At Coastal, we're celebrating the extended days of summer. Sure, things have been a little different this year, but we've enjoyed the bounty of our gardens, spent more time with our kids, and watched more sunsets. Right now, Coastal has the everyday products you need to stretch your family budget, and you can always depend on CoastalCountry.com. Don't forget to play the Coastal Celebrate Summer Spin to Win game, where you could win amazing prizes to celebrate the extended days of summer. Coastal, we're just what the country needs.
13:22 remaining in the first half. Hustling Owls trailing it early here, 11-8 to the Mountaineers. And for more play-by-play, the man, the myth, the legend, that is Bobby T.
Hey, thank you, Michael. I'll tell you, Potts will go to the foul line. And Joey on the year shooting 74% at the line. Potts ready, shot up, good for Joey Potts. Makes it 11-9. Owls climb back to within 2, can climb back within 1 if he can get the second one. They trailed there early on by a 6-bagger, and that one would not go, and so it's 11-9. And front court comes Eastern Oregon. Way out on top. Eastern Oregon, now they bounce it in the middle, trying to toss it up and scoring it. That was Jeske that did that. Dropped down, shot on the way, beautiful by Steiger. Nice sidestep, slide step, and cuts the lead back to 2 again. Here comes Eastern Oregon. Jeske going straight down again, pass it around. We got a lot of contact there. Basket will count, and that's going to be by Lovelace. And the foul is going to go against Kellen Gehrig. And they're back up again by 4. And this will put Lovelace at the foul line. Lovelace shot on the way, good. And now it's a 5-point lead, 16-11. To the front court comes Guerra. Jamison with it's going to drive down, take it to the well, was fouled on the way, no call. I could even see that when he made the bucket, but he was hammered on the way, but the lead is 16-13. All right, Lovelace over here with the ball, gets it now to Jeske. Jeske not called for the travel that Coach Parnell wanted. Now they go out, and here's Jeske, and now he gets called for the travel. And so, well, we'll go back to Oregon Tech. Back in comes Van Tassel. Steiger out, along with Shivers. So Van Tassel comes back in, as does Scotty Burge. All right, Guerra to the front court. Jamison on the dribble. They harass him, gets it over to Van Tassel. Wants to drive in traffic underneath. Scramble for the ball, and Eastern Oregon takes it away, and turnover Oregon Tech. Come the other way, and Cooper Lumsden is there. He'll throw up a 3, no good. Rebound is corralled by Gehrig in the back court. Give it over to Scotty B. Burge with it. A lot of active hands out there for Eastern Oregon. And all the way to the hoop and lays it up is a nice play by Guerra as he stopped basically about 3 steps short, let it go, and he brings it home. And Tech now within 1 at 16-15. Lovelace drives the baseline, brings it way out on top to Natula. Natula, an NBA 3, no rebound, Gary. Gary got it nowhere with the rebound, going to go straight down, gives it to Potts, and Potts puts it down. Puts it down.
That's an 8 on the dunk still.
Oh my, and what a pass from, oh my goodness. I'll tell you, the kid from Beaver made a fabulous pass.
And the Owls take the lead back by 1.
By 1, and they're on a nice little run of their own. Shot on the way, and that one is blocked by Potts out of bounds. Wow. And now there'll be more substitution. Potts will sit down. Albright will come back in. Jeske will sit down along with Chandler for Eastern Oregon. We'll catch the numbers of who came in. And Preston Chandler came back in. Okay, got that one now. And driving down. Oh, nice give and go. Laid up and in. Nice pass there for Lumsden. And Eastern scores on the give and go and takes the lead at 18-17. Guerra now passes too hot to handle for Albright. And a turnover on the pass from Van Tassel. He said, sorry, a little too much mustard, a little too much height also. And when you go over somebody that's 6'9", it's really too high. All right, front court, a 1-point lead for Eastern Oregon. Out on top, Kendall Williams with the ball, gives it over for a long 3 on the way, and that is good by Lumsden. And it's 21-17 on the 3 ball. They're up by 4 again. Burge with the ball down in the corner to Jamison Guerra along the baseline. Give it to Van Tassel. Backs his way in. Ball knocked away. Picks it back up. Gives it to Gehrig. He wants to jump. Slapped out of his hands. And Eastern comes with it. Burge knocks it away and it's picked up by Guerra. Ahead to Albright. He just lays it up and in. And, of course, Coach Kemp wanted a foul against Oregon Tech quite a while ago.
I think both coaches wanted.
I think both. It's getting a little rough out there. There have been several fouls both ways that have not been called. And right now, Eastern Oregon will put the ball in 94 feet away from the basket that they are going to. And Lumsford will bring the ball to the front court. Or I should say Lumsden. Lumsden gets the ball over to Natula. Natula back to Lumsden as they wing it around the outside. And now Demetrius Brown had the ball, and he's going to be called with an offensive foul on Demetrius Brown. So he will pick up the personal foul.
Bobby, another final women's Warner Pacific 81, Bushnell 58.
81-58 Warner Pacific over Bushnell.
Yes, sir.
Wow. That is an amazing one. Bushnell, a power in the conference. But it looks like Warner Pack maybe. Shot no good by Tech. Rebound to Faust, who's back in the game. Scotty B for 3, got it. Burge hits the 3, and now time momentarily called as I think that was Chandler that was down. I don't know if he twisted his ankle or what, but he's staying in the game and coming back up this way, up the court. He's in pain. There's no 2 ways about it. Steiger will come in. Guerra will come out. But, boy, I'll tell you, this is Eastern Oregon tight basketball. Rough and tumble. Ball comes over to Molitor. Now out on top to Valdez, who came back into the game. Valdez takes a return pass way over in the corner, jumping for a 3-ball. Molitor over and off. Rebound, Albright. Albright to Burge, pass ahead to Steiger. Steiger goes down, pass in the corner, finds Faust. Faust comes in, now gives it to Burge. Burge drives, backs off, kicks it over to Albright. Now back to Burge for a 3. Go in and out. It was halfway down and wound its way right back out. So the ball back to EOU. Eastern trails by 1. out on top. Now they get the ball over to the near side. That comes way back out on top. Now they get it back in to Valdez. Valdez comes near side with the ball. Put the ball up and score it, and that bucket. And it's 23-22. Eastern ahead by 1 once again. Taken to the front court.
Last bucket was by Brown.
Well, I thought it was, but he got it. Okay. He's supposed to be wearing number 4. Oh, wow, Van Tassel.
He is.
That was downtown.
Brown is wearing 4.
Well, he was so fast I couldn't see it.
Hey, I got your back. Van Tassel in the corner for a 3.
Now, there he is. There's Mr. Brown.
Yeah, look right in front of you, Bobby. There he is.
Right there, and that's a 4. Long 3 on the way. Back iron, no good. Rebound, Van Tassel. Came long to him. Ahead to Scotty B. Burns comes straight down the middle, gives it over to Faust. Faust one bounce dribble, back out to Scotty. Over on the left side to Steiger. Now back out to Scotty Burrs. Parnell calling out a play. 25-23 Tech with 7:25 remaining in the first half. The 2-point lead. Down low, Albright put it up, score it. And it's 27-23 Tech. And here comes Eastern Oregon again out of the backcourt. It's going to be Philip Malater. He is from Arley, Montana. Gives it over to Brown. Brown out in three-point land. Now to Chandler. Here the near side to Lumsden. Lumsden down along the baseline. Shot on the way. Popped around, no good by Valdez. Rebound cleared off by Albright. Gets it ahead to Scotty B. Scotty B gives it to Faust underneath. Lay it up, good. And Tech has their biggest lead of the night at 6. Eastern had the biggest lead of the night at 6 way early in the game. Down to 6:35 remaining. On the drive is Lumsford, go to the hoop. Nice shot off the backboard and down. Nice shot by the freshman from Boise, Idaho. Here comes Steiger, loses the handle on the ball, goes after it, tips it over. Van Tassel's got it. Gives it out to Burrs. Steiger has to get back up again. Boy, that's good for knee burns and elbow burns and everything sliding across that floor.
Yeah, he'll feel that tomorrow.
He certainly will. But he's going to have time off. Owls will not play for almost 2 weeks. Full week off while you'll be practicing. Down low to Albright. Albright down underneath. Faust. Oh, my. Great pass from Albright. And here came Faust. Just put it up and in. And Tech now back out again by 6 at 31-25 with 5:50 remaining in the first half. Front court, Lumsden. He's going to launch a 3. Wow, and he hit it. They said, who's he? Lumsden. It's 31-28.
Oh, he's got 8.
He's got 8. He's the guy that didn't have a number when he was over at Southern Oregon. Or
yeah, he was listed as a red shirt.
A red shirt. He's not a red shirt, I'll tell you. Faust for a long 3. Too far. A little too much mustard on that one. And the rebound taken back by EOU. And they get it back. Lumsford again for another 3. This one is no good. And the rebound goes to Albright. And Parnell says, slow it down. Let's get back to a little slower pace. Burge has the ball. Lumsford tries to take it from him. Now Steiger, get it back to Burge. Scotty B, going to bring it back out. Comes around the other side. Now over to Faust. Faust bounces down low to Van Tassel. Back to Faust off his hands and picked off. Turnover Oregon Tech. And we're going to have a foul on Scotty B. And with that, it looks like foul on Burge. We're going to have immediate timeout. 4:55 remaining in the first half. Oregon Tech 31, Eastern Oregon 28.
That is so hot. Oh yeah, that's the truck I want. Okay, click here, super easy. I bought a truck! Wait a minute, what the heck?
Honey, I love it. How did you know it was the truck I wanted for my birthday?
It's your birthday?
It's always a fast, easy online buying experience with home delivery. Only at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Klamath Falls. If you live here, you get it.
4:55 remaining in the first half. Tech clean to a 3-point lead. Bobby, 31-28. Mountaineers hanging right with the Owls, coming out playing well. They're shooting 61% from the floor, are the Owls. Mountaineers matching them. They're 12 of 24, 50%. Tech is 2 of 8 from long range. Mounties, 3 of 9. 2 of those coming from Lumsden, who is 2 for 4.
All right, thank you, Michael. Ball comes in. Moliter's got it out on the top. Moliter still on the dribble. Now gives the ball over to Lumsford. Now it comes back over to Moliter with 15 on the shot clock. Looking for someone to pass to. Goes in, and they collapse, but he puts the ball up. He scores it, and he's fouled on the play. Wow. Lovelace gets the basket. And the foul is going to be called on Guerra. And so if he can complete the three-point play, we will have a tie as Tech leads it 31-30. Lovelace at the foul line. He's 64% foul shooter. He missed it. Rebound Tech. Keegan Shivers gets it, get ahead to Guerra. Guerra drives down inside, now gets it back out to Scotty Burge, and Guerra's going to set it up. Guerra on the dribble, now gives it in a ball game, slipping and falling.
Could have been a travel.
Same time, certainly could have been. And Tech still with the basketball, and that would have been Fraser that hit the deck. He just came into the game at that last time out. They're down to 4 seconds, or in a quarter. Fraser for a three. Bingo! Eric Fraser hits the three, the kid from Grant. His first shot of the game, and that's got to make him feel good. And a moving screen will be called on the play, and that will be against Justin Jeske, and that was a great call by Daryl Holland, and applause from Coach Parnell.
Well, I think he thinks he's still playing on the football team because he was a pulling guard on that one.
He certainly was. He was going to take some people with him, too, I'll tell you. All right, Tech into the front court, 4-point lead and the basketball. Down along the baseline, driving underneath. Oh, unfortunate pass, and it's intercepted on the pass from Fraser. They get to go the other way. Lovelace puts it up, no good. Ball tipped around. Great play as it was tipped by Fraser over to Burge. Come up to the front court. And now they'll give the ball back to Scotty B. Scotty B for three, and he's got it again. Scotty B, 7-point lead, biggest of the game for Oregon Tech. As Burge drains the three. And back to the front court comes Eastern Oregon. Bringing it in is Moliter, reverse lay-in. Boy, he parted the sea. They spread, boom, and he went right to the hoop and laid it in. Nice play by Moliter. Long three again. Fraser got it again. He's 2 for 2 in the game. 40-32, 8-point lead. What another shot. When they're hot, they're hot. When they're not, they're not. Well, Fraser's hot, folks. 40-32, he and Burge. All right, now fast, 8-point lead, the biggest of the game. Long three, over and off, no good. Rebound corralled by EOU. Want to drive to the hoop, toss up a prayer, no good. Rebound Potts. Come the other way, they try to attack Burge in the backcourt. Gets it across to Guerra. Guerra in the front court in the corner. Can Fraser do it again? Oh, this one would not go. And the rebound is pulled down strongly by Jeske.
With authority.
It was definitely with authority. And EOU to the front court. They lob it in the middle. Holding the ball there is Chandler. Chandler gives the ball up to Molitor. Molitor wants to drive, and I think it went off somebody's foot and out of bounds. But I think they're going to call a foul. It's going to be against Scotty B.
That'll be his second.
Burge gets his second foul, and so... And right now, Burge is going to come out. Gehrig's going to come in. So it'll be Fraser, Gehrig, Shivers, Potts. So you got a junior, and you got a junior, a senior, and 3 freshmen in the lineup right now for Tech. At the line will be Philip Molitor, the junior from Arley, Montana. 40-32, Tech with 2:05 to go. Shot by Molitor is good. He'll get the bonus as he makes the first. He now has 5 points in the game. And now he has 6 as he makes them both, cuts the lead back to 6. All right, ball comes into Guerra. Guerra will bring the ball up from the backcourt. Jamison yo-yos the dribble, goes to the left side, drives down, goes reverse lay-in, put it in. Wow, Eastern Oregon went to sleep on that one, folks. It's back up to an 8-point lead. And here come the Mounties back the other way. Molitor says, well, I'll try that again myself. Pull-up jump on the way. Molitor, no good. Rebound, cleared off by Shivers. It was all gray shirts down there from Oregon Tech. And Coach Parnell says, slow it down a little. Slow it down. 1:30 remaining here in the half. Get it back out to Jamison Guerra. Guerra wants to drive, go down, put it up. This will be short. Rebound underneath. It was blocked halfway as he went in. Comes Molitor the other way, almost loses the handle, but gets it out for a long 3 on the way. Short off the iron. Rebound is pulled down by Potts. And he's going to be called for the foul. No. Well, he did call it on Potts. 25 called for the foul. Joey Potts. So Potts will pick up the personal foul. Albright comes back into the game. Potts sits down. Steiger comes back into the game. And Fraser, hitting those back-to-back threes, sits down. And at the line is going to be Xavier Lovelace. 64% foul shooter. Shot by Lovelace is good. He got the old Boston bounce. It bounced twice and went in.
He got a shooter's roll.
Shooter's roll. Okay, Michael, the shooter's roll. And he now has a dozen in the game. The kid from Sacramento can play. Second one, good again. That cuts the lead back to 6 at 42-36. We're down to a minute 14 remaining here in the first half. Front court, right-hand side, Steiger. Steiger comes out on top now to Albright. Back over to Guerra. Guerra, they give it over to Steiger. Trying to get it down low to Albright. Does. Now he backs his way in along the baseline. Gets it back out to Shivers. Shivers one bounce dribble. Down to 6 seconds. Goes over with it to Guerra. Down to 3. Guerra lines up a 3. Off the iron, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. But it was knocked back in. It didn't touch anything. And they come the other way, but the ball was knocked away by Gehrig and picked up by Steiger. Steiger goes to the hoop. We want to roll it home. It won't go, but a foul will be called on the play on Chandler, and it'll send Steiger to the line for 2 shots. 31.8 to go. Only 1.8 seconds left after over the 30-second clock up there. Steiger will shoot 2. Court crew is cleaning it up with the sweeper. Good job, court crew.
Thank you.
And Steiger shot on the way is good. Harrison Steiger is a 70% foul shooter. He'll have one more. Second shot, good again by Harrison. Lead back up to 8. And looks like EOU's going to play for 1. We'll see. Just a difference of 1.8 shot clock, game clock. As Molitor walks the ball up across the timeline into front court. He's out there dribbling, and they're going to just let him dribble away. Let's see what they're going to go for one last shot. Molitor with the ball, trying to drive around, go for the lay-in, throw it up, won't go. Rebound Gehrig. Gehrig brings it down, casts off for a long one. It will not get there. Shot won't count against him, but it would have been about a 55-footer. But it came up short, but that's the end of the first half with a score, Oregon Tech 44 at Eastern Oregon 36.
That is so hot. Oh yeah, that's the truck I want. Okay, click here, super easy. I bought a truck! Wait a minute, what the heck?
Honey, I love it. How did you know it was the truck I wanted for my birthday?
It's your birthday?
It's always a fast, easy online buying experience with home delivery. Only at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Klamath Falls. If you live here, you get it.
These days, you can eat about any kind of pizza in any kind of environment. And that's great. But at Abby's, our customers today want the same things our customers wanted way back in 1964. Delicious pizza, shared with family and friends in a fun, casual setting. If that sounds old-fashioned, that's sort of the point. From our 36 locations, Abby serves the kind of traditional pizza that traditions are made of. Good to the last slice. Abby's, a legendary pizza tradition. Yum.
There's a collision happening between science and innovation, environment and technology, thriving together in a place you might not have heard of. But the ones who discover us, they're the originators, working and learning in living labs that produce life-changing results and developing innovations that will change the next millennium. There's a collision happening. Be part of it. Be Oregon Tech.
At Klamath Falls Toyota, you'll experience our goal to completely satisfy every customer, every day. Because our customers are like family to us. You'll also experience the teamwork of our professional and knowledgeable staff. They're authentic, caring, and the best in the industry. And when you choose from our great selection of new Toyotas or quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, you'll experience a process that's efficient, easy, and transparent. Experience amazing at Klamath Falls Toyota, where experience is everything.
From our humble beginning serving members from a small garage to today serving communities across Southern Oregon, Rogue Credit Union was founded on the idea that together we're stronger. For over 60 years, Rogue has been living, giving, supporting local, committed to lending a hand. Where you're more than just an auto loan or checking account, you're an owner, just like our founders intended back in that small garage in 1956. Living local, it's a Rogue thing.
At Papa Murphy's, we know family time is more important than ever. And our family wants to do all we can to help your family. So we're making it easier to get pizza made from scratch that you bake at home by offering online ordering everywhere and delivery and curbside pickup where we can. So you can keep family time as normal as possible. Papa Murphy's, we're in this together.
The comfort of home has never been more important, which is why we're committed to delivering affordable, reliable power. Our reliability track record is 99.98%, and we're always working on new and better ways to go even further.
Feeding and watering, building, tending, and mending, one foot in front of the other, day after day, season after season. At Coastal, we're proud to say we've walked a mile or two in boots just like yours. That's why our stores are stocked with everything you need by folks who care. Find your store or shop now at coastalcountry.com with shipments to your door, in-store, or curbside. We are Coastal, and we're just what the country needs.
So my very fondest memory at an Abby's came in high school after we won a state championship in basketball, a moment we'll never forget. The very first thing we did, celebrated across the street at Abby's. And for us to just enjoy and savor the season and what we accomplished there, and that pizza became synonymous with this championship memory. It's great to have some of those just foundational, traditional spots that we can all go to and enjoy a great time.
Layup after layup. I mean, she was really unstoppable, and disappointed with that. We did a great job on some of the other players. Taylor Strickland, their leading scorer, one of the best three-point shooters in the conference, only got one three-point shot. We defended her well, but hats off to her. It was her night.
Back here on the Owls Sports Network, Scott Meredith, Oregon Tech women's head coach, joining us. Lady Owls fall 90-84 to Eastern Oregon. And Scott, for the Lady Owls, not the way you anticipated starting conference play at 0-3 after starting the season 5-0.
Yeah, it was a dynamic start to our season, and we thought there was some pretty good competition. William Jessup was a tournament team in the national tournament last year, and we took them down by 30, and but. We played Chico State and lost by 9, and we had 2 really good quarters against Boise. But Cascade Conference is exceptionally tough. I knew it would be. I said early on there were 6 or 7 teams that could win it all. And but with that said, we've dug ourselves a hole early, being 0-3. However, we still have 19 conference games to go, and I'm confident we're going to turn this thing around.
Well, Scott, one thing I know tonight, Maddie Toll, of course, she had a career-high 21 points. That was her best of the year. And, of course, Shelby Blodgett had 24 and 10.
Yeah, great
both
game.
Both career highs
for
the freshmen.
What really impressed me is something that we can build off of in this game is we got in foul trouble early. Abby had a couple, Maddie had a couple, and so we had to go to our bench early and for a bulk of that first half. And I think it was probably the best bench play I've seen in a half since I've been at Oregon Tech. And a bunch of those kids are freshmen, and they played really well. And we spotted ourselves 10 points primarily with our bench. I think at halftime our starters had 21 points and our bench had 27. I think we were at 48 at half. And so that is a strength of ours, and some of those kids probably need to get some more playing time.
Yeah, I think without a doubt they were really key when they came into the game.
Yeah, well, the problem right now is not offensively. We scored 78 last night. We scored 84 tonight. The problem is not on offense. Defensively, we just cannot get stops. Teams with quick guards are just tearing us up. The guard, Kruzmark, did it last night to us. Lifke did it to us tonight. And so Coach Beasley and I, we haven't seen any of the men's game because we've been discussing this rather heatedly in the office between us, and we're both on the same page, but we're both a little bit frustrated with the way things have gone recently. And so it's up to us to make some adjustments to what we're doing defensively and maybe try to find a little better system to fit our personnel. A lot of teams are going to struggle with Lifke. She's a very good player, but, it's amazing to me that, she can attack from the top of the key and get a wide open layup, and there's nobody there protecting the basket. That has got to change. We do shell drill every week. We are supposed to have somebody in the down position, so it's going to be some rather unpleasant film review on Monday and Tuesday. The reality is it's competitive collegiate basketball, and the girls have to see what they're not doing right, as well as celebrating our successes. Like I said, what can we build on from this game? Our bench was phenomenal throughout the game. We hit 14 of 15 foul shots. But and we have cut down on our turnovers. We had 16 last night, 16 tonight. It sounds like a lot, but for this team, it's headed in the right direction. So, in a disappointing weekend, we've got to, as coaches, highlight the little successes we did have, because this is still early in the season. And like I said, we've got 19 conference games to go, and I believe we can turn this around and still be in the hunt at the end. But we've got to get better defensively starting, Monday.
All right, Scott Meredith, thank you.
Yep, you
Good
bet,
luck
guys.
next weekend in California.
Yeah.
There'll be live streams, but no broadcast.
UC Merced on Friday, Cal Maritime on Saturday, and we are going to turn this thing around. And then the big plan overall, we can sweep in California. Then we've got Corbin and Bushnell here, and we can be on a four-game win streak going into Christmas and come back a refreshed team. And that's a long-term plan.
All right, sounds good. Let's do to
Thank
it.
you,
All right,
guys.
we'll come back to Danny Miles Court, recap the first half of the men's game, where the men lead Eastern Oregon 44-36. Back on 92.5 KLAD. Back here at Danny Miles Court as we get set to start the second half with the Owls leading 44-36 with your play-by-play and a look at the first half stats. Here's Bobby.
Hey, thank you, Michael. First of all, looking at Eastern Oregon, leading scorer in the game is Xavier Lovelace. He has 13 points. He leads them, and Lumsden off of the bench had 8. For Oregon Tech, Scotty Burge, Garrett Albright, Kyson Faust, Jameson Guerra, and Eric Fraser all have 6 points. That's an easy way to fill that up. Shooting-wise, Eastern 44%, Oregon Tech 60%. Three-point line, Eastern shot 27, Tech 39. Foul line, Eastern shot 83, Oregon Tech 75. Turnovers, 6 for Eastern Oregon, 5 for Oregon Tech. Steals, Eastern Oregon had 4, Oregon Tech had 3. Halftime score is Oregon Tech 44, Eastern Oregon 36.
All right, good job. We are set for the second half action as Eastern Oregon is taking the floor. They will be moving left to right. Well, no, right to left across your TV screen or your radio dial, depending on if you're viewing on the Owl Sports Network. Tech will take in the ball. Tech will be moving left to right on your video.
Yeah, I tried one night to do the right thing, and I was more confused when I finished. All right, Tech puts the ball in play, and they will get it in the front court. Get it to the high post. And driving, Van Tassel rolls to the hoop and scores it.
Leads
Van Tassel
10.
with the bucket. And now it is a 10-point lead. That is the largest of the game. And the front court comes Molitor. They lob the ball down low. Xavier fades away. Shot good.
Nice.
I
Good
tell
shot.
ya. Xavier Lovelace, he can shoot it, folks. And he now has 15 in the game. Ball to Faust. Faust gets it down to Albright. Albright comes way back out to Burge. Now they wing it over to Faust. Faust now backwards again, gives it up to Steiger from the corner. Shot by Steiger is good. And it's about a 16-footer, and the Tech goes back up by 10 again with 1 minute gone here in the second half. Yo-yoing the dribble is Molitor out in front, goes over to Lovelace. Now back over to Molitor on the right. Looks down at the ball, but no. Now they get to Zane Wright. Wright wants to get it in. Wright puts the ball in, put it up off the glass. No good on a shot by Valdez. And Tech the rebound, come the other way. Here comes Steiger in a hurry. Wants to throw up a prayer. It's not answered. He was out of control, but it almost went down. But the rebound, Oregon Tech gets it back. Good hustle there by the men from Klamath Falls, the campus here. And now out to Scotty B. The Zilla Flash. Oh boy, Albright almost, it went in, popped back, up and out. And here we go. Molitor comes down the other way. He'll pull up for 10-footer. Good. Molitor can play. Junior from Arley, Montana. Cuts the lead to 8 again. We've hit the 18-minute mark. Front court, here comes Van Tassel to Faust on the left side. Now out on top to Steiger. Steiger, right-hand side, gives it up. Long three, Burge. Off the iron, no good. Rebound corralled underneath by Van Tassel. And the foul is going to be called against Preston Chandler.
And that's his third, I believe.
Chandler will pick up the personal
maybe only
foul.
his second. Okay.
And it will be non-shooting. Tech will take it out under their basket. Get it down low. Pass comes into Steiger, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Steiger. Clearing out, he said. Clearing out. And the ball goes back to EOU. And again, Molitor will bring the ball up. He's going to launch, and then he does not. Gives it over, long three on the way, and that one is in and out of the hopper by Wright. Wow, that was going down. Tech gets the rebound. Burge will bring it up. Burge get over to Van Tassel, back to Scotty B. Scotty B on top, almost guy tried to steal from him, couldn't get it. Burge holds the ball, now goes back over with the ball. Give it to Albright. That's going to be an offensive foul, for sure as the devil. Lowered the shoulders, he took a step, would you say, Michael?
I think that was the correct call, you bet.
I mean, I thought Coach Parnell didn't care for it. Albright didn't care for it.
Well, you started the fall before, but there was really good contact.
Oh, I mean, I thought he was going to put him in the third row back there. But so the ball goes back over to Eastern with a chance to chop the lead down a little farther. Ball with it. On the right-hand side is Chandler. Chandler gives it up to Molitor. Molitor on the dribble, going to pull up for a three. Got it. Molitor the three, and it's now 48-43, and a 5-point in a row run here for Eastern. Albright down along the baseline, comes way out to Faust, now back to Burge. Now over on the right wing, now back down to Albright. Gets it back out to Steiger, to Burge in this corner. Faust for a three. Over and off, no. Rebound, Van Tassel, but he can't control it, and it's taken away by by Eastern Oregon. And they come to the front court with Molitor. They're on a 5-0 run. Molitor wants to see if he can put another three up, get another shot like that. Potts and Curry go in at the next dead ball. Molitor tries to the hoop, missed the lay-in, and we've got a whistle and a foul against Eastern, and it's going to go against Preston Chandler. So Albright will sit down for Tech.
And that'll be his third.
And yeah, that's the third now on Chandler. And so Burge, Van Tassel, Garrick.
I'd go after him.
Go over to Van Tassel. He wants to drive down low, give the ball up to Potts. Want to put it up, count the basket, rolled around the world twice, went down to the foul, and he'll try to complete the three-point play. Joey Potts, so that stopped the bleeding on that run. Coming into the game for Tech will be Keegan Shivers, and Van Tassel will sit down.
I tell you, you see a lot of just Joey Potts. I thought, oh, okay, you might see a little more double C Christian Cavanaugh, but he's his own player. He really is.
Shot on the foul line, good for Potts. Yeah, I agree wholeheartedly. A lot of difference there.
A lot of different moves.
51-43. Molitor back to the front court. Terminates his dribble, lobs it down low to Lovelace. Lovelace backs his way in. Pass, little 8-footer on the road, and it is good. And that one was by Manny Natula.
That's his first bucket of the game.
51-45. Birds to the front court. Tech's lead is 6 with 15:20 remaining in the ball game. Over on the right side to Steiger. Steiger gets it in to Potts. Potts wants to back his way in. The ball goes out of bounds, and they say it will still be Oregon Tech's ball. So Tech will take the ball out in the front court. Guerra is going to come in, and Scotty B will get a rest. Birch sits down. 51-45. Shot clock says 13. They get the ball in. Guerra way out on top now with the ball. Going against Molitor, and Molitor stole the ball from him. And wow, Steiger, they blocked the ball, did he not? How did that? I heard somebody's hand slap against. Oh, it did go in. Okay, 51-45. Did they not change the score? Wasn't the score 51-45, Mike? I thought our lead was just 6. Maybe I'm wrong. I didn't see it go in. I thought that it didn't go.
They got it. They were late.
Okay. Into Potts. I was confused. Potts, great play by Joy. Got hit in the head, that alongside the head.
Yeah.
No whistle, but he got it. 53-47. He says, hey, they can do that if I make the bucket. And here goes Molitor. He's got quick hands. Nice shot on the way. Boy, he zigged, he zagged, and he put it up, cut the lead to 53-49.
And he's got 15 now in the game, Bobby.
Yeah. He is putting them in. Lovelace have been their leading scorer at halftime.
Well, they're now tied with 15 each.
Yeah, because Lovelace only has that one bucket. So you are correct. Tech throws the ball away, goes out of bounds, and it'll go back over to Eastern Oregon.
That's turnover number 8 for the Owls. The Mountaineers playing really well. They only have 6 turnovers. And right now, Tech winning the battle of the boards 22-17.
Wow.
Turn that around.
Wow. All right, 53-49 is the score. So Burge came back into the game for Tech. And Steiger getting a rest. Molitor's got it again. Goes over on the left-hand side with the ball to Jeske. Now back to Molitor. Pass is intercepted by Guerra. Comes up, gives a nice shot to Pat. Slam dunk. Oh, that'll get the crowd going. Joey Potts. Joey Potts. And the crowd is in it. They woke up in a hurry, didn't they?
Well, Potts now has 12 in the game.
And that was a great pass to Potts. Oh, great pass, and he just hammered it.
And he leads the Owls.
Yeah. I mean, it's right there. Here comes Molitor again. Kid from Montana can play. Long three. Got it again. Molitor can shoot it. 55-52. Cut the lead to 3. Molitor now in the game's got what, 18?
Yes, sir.
He does.
Leading scorer
in the game.
Keeping them in it.
All right. Tech, long three on the way. Off the back of the iron, no good. Taken by Shivers. And here comes Molitor again. If he gets another three buried, he'll tie the game. But he's going to drive, go down to the hoop, and reverse land, put it in. It happens to be the Philip Molitor show for Eastern Oregon score-wise. He's brought him back to within 1 with 12, 20, or 35 to go. Potts again rolls it home, and Parnell wants timeout. 12:31 remaining in this game. Oregon Tech 57, Eastern Oregon 54. Don't you dare go away. We got a good one.
At Klamath Falls Toyota, you'll experience our goal to completely satisfy every customer every day. Because our customers are like family to us. You'll also experience the teamwork of our professional and knowledgeable staff. They're authentic, caring, and the best in the industry. And when you choose from our great selection of new Toyotas or quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, you'll experience a process that's efficient, easy, and transparent. Experience amazing at Klamath Falls Toyota, where experience is everything.
These days, you can eat about any kind of pizza in any kind of environment, and that's great. But at Abby's, our customers today want the same things our customers wanted way back in 1964. Delicious pizza, shared with family and friends in a fun, casual setting. If that sounds old-fashioned, that's sort of the point. From our 36 locations, Abby serves the kind of traditional pizza that traditions are made of. Good to the last slice. Abby's, a legendary pizza tradition. Yum.
This game, Oregon Tech leading at 57-54. Owls barely clinging to that lead. Bobby, Philip Molitor is on fire. The kid from Montana's got 20 points. If you look at the stats and his shooting percentage right now, let's see, he's 8 of 14 from the floor, 2 of 3 from long range for his 20 points, 2 of 2 at the foul line. Very low fouls game. If you look, Eastern has only shot 6 free throws. They've made 5. Tech 4 of 5 at the foul line. It's Eastern's ball, trailing by 3.
Okay, thanks, Michael.
And Molitor out.
Yeah, he's going to get a rest. He deserves it. He's keeping him in it in the game. Kendall Williams. Williams gets the ball over to Manny Natula. And now to Brown. Brown on the far side. They made mass substitutions during our timeout. Now out on top, driving with the ball was Lumsden back in the game. Here's a long shot on the way, and it's buried. And that was by Kendall Williams. And it's 57-56. Come to the front court, 11:50 to go. We've got a good one. Tech's got to put it in high gear, see if they can put it away again. Find Potts down low. There goes Joey. Whirls underneath. Want to put it up, roll it. And they're going to say that he was fouled before the basket. No basket. Foul is going to go against Brown on the hold. But Potts will not get the bucket. Darrell Hall said, nope, he grabbed him first.
We got the media timeout.
Okay, media timeout, 57-56 Tech. We'll be back.
That is so hot. Oh yeah, that's the truck I want. Okay, click here, super easy. I bought a truck! Wait a minute, what the heck?
Honey, I love it. How did you know it was the truck I wanted for my birthday?
It's your birthday?
It's always a fast, easy online buying experience with home delivery. Only at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Klamath Falls. If you live here, you get it.
At Papa Murphy's, we know family time is more important than ever. And our family wants to do all we can to help your family. So we're making it easier to get pizza made from scratch that you bake at home by offering online ordering everywhere and delivery and curbside pickup where we can. So you can keep family time as normal as possible. Papa Murphy's, we're in this together.
30-second hot shot and didn't get it to go. So we'll try again.
Give that kid an EOU uniform. Stick it in the game. He tried hard, but
he was shooting bricks.
He was
all right, Tech to inbound it, 11:40 to go. Here's Bobby.
Thanks, Mike. All right, Tech under their own basket to put the ball in play. Nitty-gritty time, still 11:40 to go, but Eastern Oregon climbed right back in. Got to get the ball in. They do. DeFaust gives it back to Guerra. Guerra has the ball out near, and he's going to drive. Terminates, gives it over to Shivers, back to Guerra. Guerra down low, gets it to Potts. Potts in trouble. They take the ball. He's got it back. We got a whistle and a foul. It's going to go against Eastern. He was triple teamed on that, Mike. He was triple teamed. That will be the fifth foul against Eastern in this half, and that one will go against Kendall Williams. Get it into Potts. Potts has it to Guerra. Now they get it back out on top. Now go over to Guerra right in front of the OIT bench, and he's going to bring it back out. Got 10 on the shot clock. Guerra on the drive, going to drive in, kick it back out to Shivers. Gets it over to Burge for a three. Bingo! Scotty B! Oh, just like magic, the way they drew it up. And the lead back to 4. And here comes Eastern. Across the timeline is Lumsden. Lumsden gets the ball over. Now it goes to Kendall Williams. Now back to Lumsden. Down low. Fadeaway shot on the way. No good. Rebound cleared off by Faust. I think I saw Mulitaire sitting down, just getting ready to come back in. This is the next whistle. And drive down. Guerra had the ball. It goes out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Eastern Oregon, and it will go to Oregon Tech. And here, no, it's not Mulitaire. 5. I thought by that. Oh, no, he still came in. Mulitaire came in, but also Chandler. So we got it right. And out goes Manny Natula. All right, down into Potts. Give it back to Guerra. Tech with a 4-point lead. We're down to 10:30 remaining in this ballgame. Nobody is leaving, trust me. Now back over. Shivers for 3. Will not go. Burge, a great rebound. Gets it back to Shivers. Shivers back to Scotty B. Scotty B out to Guerra. Guerra out on top. Guerra's going to drive. Guerra's going to go to the hoop. Won't go. Potts slams it, but the whistle occurred before that. Foul will go against Darius Brown. Will pick up the personal foul. And that will send Guerra to the foul line to shoot 2.
And that'll be the 16th foul. So for the final 10:09, the Owls will be shooting free throws.
So Guerra will have 2 this time, and that's good. We only have 2
fouls.
2 fouls. Guerra's first shot is good. Guerra now in the game has got 7. And back into the game comes Xavier Lovelace for the Mountaineers of Eastern Oregon. 1 more for Guerra. Shot on the way, good again. That is 62-56. They build it back up to a 6-point lead at the 10:05 mark here remaining in the game. Front court comes Eastern Oregon. Lovelace has the ball, terminates his dribble. They go over on the far side. Chandler's got it now. Long shot on the way, over on the, not good, taken by Lumsden. And
well, a lot of collision down there.
Collision, no harm, no foul, I guess, huh? I think Coach
42,
Parnell.
Jeske, he's a big boy, and he got his feet tangled there and brought down almost the house.
Okay. Guerra will bring it back in the front court with 9:45 remaining and a 6-point lead for Tech. Guerra with the ball, wants to drive down the middle in traffic. He's going to be fouled as he drove through the key. Foul is going to go against Lumsden, and that will be the 7th foul, and that will be foul shots. And Guerra will go to the foul line for 1 and the penalty. Jamison, 73% foul shooter. And Guerra, interim head coach, Chris Kemp.
Yeah, picked up a technical foul at the end of yesterday's game that
over at Southern.
Yeah.
Oh. And Guerra makes the first shot.
Said something you can't say.
He'll have 1 more. Deep breath, eyes the hoop, shot, good again for Jamison. And it's 64-56. And Guerra now in double figures has 10 points. And here comes Mulitaire to the front court. And they're going to stick with him if they can, like a poor relation. Oh, great pass from Mulitaire, and then they missed the shot.
Wow.
Oh, my.
That was a gift.
Oh, my. Lumpsford missed the lay-in. They get it way over to Faust, and he comes back out on top. Long 3 on the way. This one off the rim, no good. Rebound, and it's pulled down by Xavier Lovelace. After the missed 3 by Shivers.
Maybe Molitore's cooled off a little bit. He doesn't seem
Mulitaire lobs it up. No, but he's fouled on the play by Scotty B.
That'll be 3 free throws.
Foul is on Scotty B.
That's his third.
Third foul, and that will send Molitor to the foul line, where he is an 88% foul shooter. 88%. Albright will come into the game. Potts comes out. Van Tassel comes into the game. And also into the game for Tech is going to be Steiger. So sitting down with them at that time would have been Shivers and Birds, and I'm trying to think who else it was. Well, it was Potts, of course. All right. 64-57 is the score. 8:55 remaining in the game. Guerra drives to the foul line, gives it back to Steiger. Steiger has it, comes near side. Now they go to Faust right here in the left wing. Gets it to Steiger and come back out to Guerra. We're down to 10 seconds on the shot clock. Guerra wants to drive all the way down underneath. The ball slapped away, and it's going to go out of bounds, and the ball will go to Eastern Oregon on the Oregon Tech turnover.
For the Owls, that'll be turnover number 9. Mountaineers with 7 turnovers in the game. It looks like we have a timeout. We'll take the break. 8:36 remaining. Owls leading at 64-57. You're listening to Oregon Tech Hustling Owl basketball on the Owl Sports Network and on 92.5 KLAD.
That is so hot. Oh yeah, that's the truck I want. Okay, click here, super easy. I bought a truck! Wait a minute, what the heck?
Honey, I love it. How did you know it was the truck I wanted for my birthday?
It's your birthday?
It's always a fast, easy online buying experience with home delivery. Only at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Klamath Falls. If you live here, you get it.
At Coastal, we're celebrating the extended days of summer. Sure, things have been a little different this year, but we've enjoyed the bounty of our gardens, spent more time with our kids, and watched more sunsets. Right now, Coastal has the everyday products you need to stretch your family budget, and you can always depend on CoastalCountry.com. Don't forget to play the Coastal Celebrate Summer Spin to Win game, where you could win amazing prizes to celebrate the extended days of summer. Coastal, we're just what the country needs.
Well, back here at Danny Miles Court, and the other player that was going to also come in the game is going to be Eric Fraser. He hit those 2 threes in the first half that really jazzed the crowd up. And Fraser comes back into the game to join the group for Tech. 8:36 remaining, 64-57, 7-point lead. Lovelace will take the ball out and get it into Molitor right in front of us. And he crosses the line, comes into front court. Molitor gives the ball up, takes a return pass, and he's going to be fouled by, travel. I didn't know it was foul or travel. He said he traveled. There's just a slight bump in there. Coach Kemp wanted a foul called against Guerra, but it was a travel. And here comes Guerra into the front court. Give it up to Steiger. And an offensive foul is going to be called against Oregon Tech. And that was going to be on Van Tassel. That was a strange call. Well, here comes Molitor back into the front court for EOU. Another chance for the Mounties as they wing it around the outside. Now they get it back into the hands of their leader, Molitor. He wants to drive through, put the ball up. Shot no good. Foul is going to be called. And the foul is going to go against Eric Fraser. That will be his first personal foul. And now the Tech is up to 5, but that won't matter because it's going to be free throws for Mr. Molitor, an 88% foul shooter. Foul shot on the way, no good. Radio jinx. So Molitor misses the first. He'll have one more. 64-57, now it's 64-58 as he makes one of 2. Tech puts the ball in play, get it into Guerra. He'll bring it to the front court, gives it over to Steiger. And now back out to Guerra. Guerra with it, Guerra's going to give the ball up to Steiger. Steiger drives in. Pass goes way out on top with it to Albright. Now back to Guerra. Down to 13 on the shot clock. Bounces it down to Van Tassel. Van Tassel wants to work on the baseline, in traffic, in trouble, trying to get rid of the ball, and we're going to have a whistle. And a foul is going to be called, and it's going to go against Preston Chandler.
His fourth.
And that's 4 fouls on Preston Chandler. He says, what did I do? I don't know.
He played good defense for about 12 seconds.
Yeah.
Needed to play 14.
And now Van Tassel will go to the line to shoot. Matt, first shot, perfect. Van Tassel will have one more. Lead is back to 7. He can make it 8.
Head coach Chris Kemp wanted to travel. I kind of think he was right. I thought Matty did travel, but
second shot also good, and it's an 8-point lead. Here comes Molitaire to the front court on the dribble. Now gets the ball out. They get a pass underneath. Nice pass, I tell you. And Lovelace lays it in on the great pass by Natula. Now out with the ball, Frazier gets it in to Van Tassel, whirls around, get a layup in, and Parnell wants a timeout. Frazier gets the layup on a great pass by Van Tassel, and it's back up to 68-60 with 7:06 remaining. We'll be back.
That is so hot. Oh yeah, that's the truck I want. Okay, click here, super easy. I bought a truck! Wait a minute, what the heck?
Honey, I love it. How did you know it was the truck I wanted for my birthday?
It's your birthday?
It's always a fast, easy online buying experience with home delivery. Only at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Klamath Falls. If you live here, you get it.
At Papa Murphy's, we know family time is more important than ever. And our family wants to do all we can to help your family. So we're making it easier to get pizza made from scratch that you bake at home by offering online ordering everywhere and delivery and curbside pickup where we can. So you can keep family time as normal as possible. Papa Murphy's, we're in this together.
7:06 remaining in this ball game. It's still anyone's game. Tech, though, with an 8-point lead. It's 68-60. Tech in the bonus. The Owls still have a foul to give, if that matters, as we're sitting at only 5 fouls, Bobby.
Well, I'll tell you, Michael, this has been a very good ball game. It's been an extremely good. The last night, all 3 games played so far, plus this one makes 4, have been good games.
Yes,
games
sir.
that people should want to see. I know a lot of them wanted to watch Oregon and Utah. Boy, was that a putrid game. Especially if you're
I
an
went
Oregon
home
fan.
and hit delete.
Yeah, no, I agree. I did too. Okay, Molitaire to the front court. Molitaire gets the ball over, driving down for a lay-in all by him lonesome is Jeske. And to complicate matters, he's fouled on the play. Foul's going to go against Albright. So the lead now is cut back to 6, and they'll get a foul shot. Garrick comes in. Also back in is Shivers. And sitting down for Oregon Tech will be Van Tassel and Frazier. And Gura is going to sit down as Scotty B comes back in. And at the line for one shot, it's going to be Jeske. He's 4 of 9 at the foul line on the year. And he's now 4 of 10. Okay, Tech takes the rebound, and they'll come the other way. Burge will bring it into the front court. 6-point lead, a mile
Bet you if you give him a medicine ball, he'd be better at the foul line. He's built.
He is built. he looks like a pulling guard, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
For football. That's what you played, wasn't it? Pulling guard?
Much younger.
Okay, well, back over is Gary. Now gets it out to Shivers. 6 on the shot clock. 6, got to do something. Give it to Burge. Wants to go to the hoop. It won't go. Tipped in by Albright. It won't count. But Burge is going to get 2 foul shots out of it. Foul is going to go against Manny Natula. Natula picks up the personal foul.
Last night, Eastern was down to SOU. about this much at this location, 6 to 8 points, came back to take the lead before SOU managed to squeak that one out last night.
And here's Burge at the line. Scotty eyes the hoop. Good. 69-62, 6:22 still left in this game. Lots of time for EOU. Second shot good again, 70-62. And Burge now with 11 points in the ballgame. Scotty B. Front court. Molitor with the ball, guarded by Scotty B. They get the ball over. Long three on the way, off the iron, no good. But they are going to make a great play by Natula as he caught the ball and bounced it off one of the Tech players. And the ball will go back to EOU under the basket.
Crunched our seating there, front row seating. Good thing there was nobody in them.
Yeah.
Good folks from Lithia.
Yeah, they were sitting in the second row. Thank goodness, huh? How they get the ball back in again.
Be like a Mack truck, that guy going through there.
Molitor has the ball on the dribble. Molitor fades away along the baseline and hits it, about a 15-footer. And it is now 70-64, and he's got 24 points in the game.
You know, good solid player, Bobby. He squares his shoulders when he's doing those shots. So hard to do, and boy, he's keeping Eastern in it.
Yeah, he's a good one. I'll tell you, over here, now they get it back. Long thought by Shivers. And he's got him shivering.
It's Shivers.
And it's 73-64 as the three ball is
That's his first
drilled.
bucket of the game.
It's the first basket of the game for Keegan Shivers. A triple. Bad pass, and Molitor can't come up with it. And it's picked up by Tech. They come the other way. Behind the back goes Gehrig, laying up. Oh, it wouldn't go down. Everything was perfect, but it wouldn't go down. And they come the other way. Eastern Molitor going to go to the hoop, put it up, no. Rebound cleared off by Steiger. Molitor, was it Molitor that almost stole it, or no, I think it was somebody else.
It was the big guy.
Yeah, it was Jeski. And he's another one that is, I mean, he's probably definitely a pulling guard. Okay, 5:01 remaining in the game, 73-64. We got a timeout.
At Klamath Falls Toyota, you'll experience our goal to completely satisfy every customer, every day. Because our customers are like family to us. You'll also experience the teamwork of our professional and knowledgeable staff. They're authentic, caring, and the best in the industry. And when you choose from our great selection of new Toyotas or quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, you'll experience a process that's efficient, easy, and transparent. Experience amazing at Klamath Falls Toyota, where experience is everything. At Klamath Falls.
Hustling Owls looking to improve to 3-0 in Cascade Conference play. They lead it by 9 right now, do the Hustling Owls, 73-64 to take you the rest of the way. Bobby Thompson.
Oh, thank you, Michael. I tell you, it's still in doubt because you just never know these games. The three-point field goal, which I think is the best thing that they did for so long for basketball, really makes a game get close in a hurry if you can do it. All right, Tech to the front court. They have the ball. Gary gives it to Faust. Faust bounces down low, and reach-in foul is going to be called, and that is going to send Joey Potts to the foul line. That's the 9th foul against...
no, 10th.
Oh, 10th. Okay, they just changed it now. So it will be 2 shots for Joey Potts. And that foul went against Justin Jeski.
His 3rd in 3 minutes. No, I'm just kidding.
Potts at the line. Bingo. First one good. 10-point lead for Oregon Tech.
He's 6'2". He's going up against guys in the block that are 6'7", 6'9", 6'10". He holds his own. He does a great job for the Mountaineers.
11-point lead. Biggest of the night for Tech is 11. And still 4:50 remaining. It's still anybody's game as Mullater, with 24 points on the board for himself, comes to the front court. Gets it in. They're looking for someone to pass to. With the ball is Chandler. Down in the corner, the ball's lost out of bounds by EOU. Wasted opportunity there by the Mounties that time. The Tech will put the ball in play, and we're down to 4:30 remaining in the game. As coming to the front court is Scotty B. Bird to the ball, gets it to Gary. Now into Joey Potts. Potts, long cross-court pass to Faust. He had to climb the ladder to get that one.
Yeah, he did.
If it had been you or me, it would have been down the stairwell. Over to Gary. He puts it up. Will not go. Faust rebound. He wants to put it up, and he's fouled on the play. And Kai Faust will shoot two. And that foul is going to go. Manny Natula picks up the foul. One of the players who had a
winning
number change.
44 instead of 32 tonight.
Yep, he is. And Faust will go to the line for two shots. Kai, first shot, perfect. Boy, I tell you, you talk about someone that has improved foul shooting, everything like that. I mean, Kai Faust is just a great player. Second one also good. And boy, he is a super crowd favorite. He's almost a local boy. Papa played here, broadcast for him. First year I was broadcasting.
Brother.
Great family. Oh, yeah. His other brother, Chris. And, down underneath, the shot was missed. Ball dropped out of bounds. They say it's Oregon Tech's ball. Knocked out of bounds by Eastern Oregon after the missed shot. 4 minutes exactly remaining. Gary will come to the bench. Good. We've got another timeout with 4 to go. 77-64. Tech by 13.
Toyota, you'll experience our goal to completely satisfy every customer every day. Because our customers are like family to us. You'll also experience the teamwork of our professional and knowledgeable staff. They're authentic, caring, and the best in the industry. And when you choose from our great selection of new Toyotas or quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, you'll experience a process that's efficient, easy, and transparent. Experience amazing at Klamath Falls Toyota, where experience is everything.
There's a collision happening between science and innovation, environment and technology, thriving together in a place you might not have heard of. But the ones who discover us, they're the originators, working and learning in living labs that produce life-changing results and developing innovations that will change the next millennium. There's a collision happening. Be part of it. Be Oregon Tech.
Your exclusive home for Hustling Owl basketball, 92.5 KLAD. 4 minutes remaining in the game. Hustling Owl 77, Eastern Oregon 64. We'll get you a couple scores here, Bobby. C of I over in Ashland leading Southern Oregon 60-47, and kind of as expected. All right, LC State, by the way, leading Evergreen 92-71.
Okay.
Tech ball.
All right. Thanks, Michael.
Yep.
All right. Get the ball in the front court. Shivers gives it over to Faust. Now back out to Scotty Burge. To Guerra. Tech running clock. This is what they're trying to want to get run that clock down and hopefully get a good shot. They've got a 13-point lead. Don't give Eastern that many opportunities. Guerra on the drive. Terminates. Gets it back out. Long three on the way. Off the front of the iron. No good, but Potts the offensive rebound, and they'll pull it back out on the miss by Shivers. And Joey Potts played a heck of a game tonight, I'll tell you. Joey's got 16. And
will he be Bobby's Applebee's player of the game?
That's a career high for Potts here, I'm pretty sure. I have to look at my chart. Memory not good enough to remember all anymore.
Stick around for the post-game show to find out.
Foul's going to go on.
Keeping them on their edge.
Natula. Yep. Career high. 16. It was 14. He's going to go. He's going to go for the big 2-0. You know. Here goes Potts again. Shot good. Joy's having a great game. The junior from Petaluma, California. Shivers will sit down, and back into the game is Steiger. The lead is up to 14. Potts can make it 15, and this one's in and out. And the rebound comes off to EOU as they come to the front court. Down on the right-hand side on the dribble. Now they go back over, and of course the man of the hour, Mulletair, has it. Now they come near side to give it up and go to the hoop. No, and they said ball went out of bounds off. And I think definitely was off Eastern Oregon. Couldn't see from here who, between officials getting in the way so you can't see. All right, the ball will go back to Oregon Tech as they bring it up, and they're going to take their time once again. 78-64, they lead it by 14 with 2:50 to go. Now it comes over to Birds, gives it back out to Guerra. Guerra out near the center line on the dribble. Still dribbling the ball, and now pass down to Steiger. Steiger's going to pull up for a jump, over and off. No, and Faust the rebound. Wanted to put it back up, and there is a jump ball call.
That's
and
a good
possession
call.
arrow. Yeah, it was a good call, and possession arrow goes to Eastern Oregon.
Bobby, in Portland, Multnomah beats Corbin 70-58.
Multnomah leads or beats?
Beats Corbin 70-58. That is the final.
70-58 Multnomah. That is, I tell you, Beckley's got some players.
Now, let me tell you, that is women's basketball.
And I wrote it on the men's sheet. Shame on you. Corbin is terrible in women's this year. I don't know why, but
big three
long
again.
three. Big three, and that one was by Lumsden.
Cuts the out lead back to 11.
Yeah, the lead is 11. And Faust comes to the front court with the ball. Now they give it to Steiger. Back out to Scotty B. Hand checking. No foul, though. Now they give it back to Scotty B. Lumsden right there with him. Scotty B bounces the ball to Gehrig. Down to 9 on the shot clock. Now 7. Scotty B with the ball. They want to get a shot. Down to 3, down to 2. Long shot on the way. Steiger won't get there. They waited too long. They just couldn't, but they ran time. That was good.
We had a guy on the floor. It made it hard.
Yeah.
5 on 4, when you're the 4 on offense, does make it hard.
Yeah, Steiger comes out. Guerra comes back into the game for Tech. 1:41 to go. 78-67. The lead is 11. EOU will put it in play. And Mulletair, who has 24 in the game, hasn't scored in quite a while. But he had 24 a long time ago. He's going to drive to the hoop. He's going to score here. Yep, laid it in. 78-69. He heard us talking. And he's got 26.
That one's on you, man. I'm throwing you under the bus on that one.
Okay, thank you. Guerra on the dribble. Comes back over to Faust right here. Coach Parnell hollering out some instructions. Now back to Guerra. Guerra's the ball. We're down to 9 on the shot clock. Guerra goes over here to Faust. Faust wants to drive in. Gives it up. And it's up and in. Great pass by Faust to Gehrig. And nice catch, Mike. And you notice I didn't even try to save you. I just got out of the way. But I knew you'd catch the ball. Hold it there for Darrell. Darrell? Oh, there he goes. Okay. And we got 58.6 to go. It's 80-69. Guerra comes out of the game. And try to see if they're driving down. And Mulletair shoots good. Another deuce. And it's 80-71. The lead is 9. Get it across the timeline. Steiger does. Get it up to Gehrig. Gehrig with it. Out to Steiger. Steiger double teamed. Wants to come back over to Faust. Faust with it on the dribble. Comes back over. Gives it to Burge. Burge with 12 seconds. Now back over to Steiger. Steiger to Joey Potts. Down to 6. Out to Burge. Burge wants to drive. Down in the corner. Launches a shot. From there, no. Rebound Steiger. And they got the rebound because it did hit the rim. It's back to Oregon Tech. They can just hold on to the ball, and that'll be the ball game. Your final score will be Oregon Tech 80 and Eastern Oregon 71. When we come back, we'll have our players of the game. We'll have the stats. We'll have Coach Parnell or maybe a guest, who knows. But that is the final. Oregon Tech wins it 80-71, and we will be back.
That is so hot. Oh yeah, that's the truck I want. Okay, click here, super easy. I bought a truck! Wait a minute. What the heck?
Honey, I love it. How did you know it was the truck I wanted for my birthday?
It's your birthday?
It's always a fast, easy online buying experience with home delivery. Only at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Klamath Falls. If you live here, you get it.
Applebee's. Back here at Danny Miles Court, your Applebee's players of the game. Bobby, you go first.
Okay, my Applebee's player of the game is going to be Jamison Guerra. 3 for 5 from the floor, 4 for 4 at the foul line. He had a rebound. He had 10 points. He had 2 assists. He had 2 steals in the game tonight. How about you?
My player of the game came off the bench, played 21 minutes tonight. He had 17 points, 5 of 7 at the foul line, a perfect 6 of 6 from the paint. That is Joey Potts, as he finished with 17 points for the Hustling Owls. Also had a block in there. My Applebee's player of the game.
Well, 2 guys come off the bench, and Potts, that was a career high, Michael, 17. Career high for Joey Potts. So congratulations to them. Oregon Tech moves to 3-0. They will join Lewis Clark State, as both teams will be 3-0, the only 2 undefeated teams in league play. And next weekend, Michael, Lewis Clark State goes to College of Idaho and Eastern Oregon.
Yeah, they picked up the win tonight, 94-71 over Evergreen did LC State. And so there you go.
Yeah, it'll be actually not this coming weekend. It'll be the following weekend because no one plays conference games next weekend. And the Lady Owls will be down in California playing.
Yeah, so the Hustling Owls have the weekend off. All right, go ahead and hit your stats,
okay,
Bobby,
we'll
before
hit the stats before we
talk.
get
We're hoping
JP.
to get one of our Applebee's players of the game, hopefully Joey Potts.
See, well, it was going to be a JP. We thought first Justin Parnell, but then JP is Joey Potts as well. Okay, take a look first. Let's say Eastern Oregon. Great game for Philip Malater. He had 28 points, 17 for Xavier Lovelace, and 11 for Cooper Lumsden. Those were the leading scores. For Oregon Tech, 17 for Joey Potts, 10 for Jamison Guerra, 11 for Scotty Burge, 9 for Matt Van Tassel, 8 for Kyson Faust, 6 for Harrison Steiger. Total of 3 points for Keegan Shivers on that 1-3 ball that he shot. They gave 2 points to the wrong place here. Michael, Cam Osborne didn't play. So there's 2 points there that belong to someone else. But those are the scores. Now let's take a look at the shooting percentages for Eastern Oregon. They shot 52% from the field in a losing effort, 35 from the three-point line. Oregon Tech shot 54% from the field and 30% from the three-point line. Eastern Oregon, and here is where you could say is your ball game. Eastern Oregon shot foul shots at 64% on 7 of 11. Oregon Tech made a total of 17 of 19, which is 90% for Oregon Tech at the foul line, and that was basically we won by 11, and there was a differential right there of 10 at the foul line. Rebounds, Oregon Tech had 34 rebounds to 22 for Eastern Oregon as Oregon Tech continues their good job at the foul line and hitting the boards. So those were very big factors for Oregon Tech tonight. Oregon Tech had 17 assists on 28 baskets. Eastern had only 6 assists on 29 baskets. And steals, you had 6 steals for Eastern Oregon. Malter had 3 of those. Tech had 5 steals, 2 for Steiger and 2 for Guerrera and 1 for Keegan Shivers. So that we'll have everybody having that week off. But you know how interesting it is around the league, Mike, both the men and the women's teams. You look and you say, well, gee, who's what? Now, Bushnell women lost tonight, didn't they? I think they lost, and that's one of the powerhouses in our league, and they lost to somebody that you don't think's going to. I just think there's some people hiding behind the trees that are going to be better teams than we think.
In the shadows,
in the shadows, Michael, about where they're going to be. But it pencils out for Oregon Tech. Good time to have a little time off for the men. You can get some wounded people healed up. I think that he played both nights, but I think Gehrig will enjoy a little time off, as far as not practicing too hard and let that foot even get better. And here comes Joey Potts.
And before we get to Joey, I want to say
sure.
Congratulations to the Oregon Tech women's soccer team. Their historic season came to an end today in the national semis. So they were, I think, ended up with the number 3 ranking in the national tournament. They fall to Tennessee Southern 4-1 today, so their magical season ends. But a great season for the Lady Owls of Oregon Tech.
And that was a team that they played that probably averaged about 7 or 8 goals a match.
Yeah. So
I mean, holy cow.
They're
what
really
a great year.
Yeah.
I mean, what a great year. Simply totally unexpected.
Mejana Ortiz had the goal for the Owls in that one. And congratulations to Casey Tate. They end their season 23-1, historic all record.
Wow, it is. And
all right,
Joey
let's talk
Potts
to Joey Potts.
joins the Petaluma, California flag is here. Great game tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You had a career high, 17. and your team played well. It was a tough battle.
Yeah.
Every battle in the Cascade Conference is going to be tough because we've got teams that never were tough that are knocking off teams that are tough already in the conference. So it's going to be fun.
Yeah, I'm excited.
It really, your thoughts coming off of the bench and everything, and the people love it, especially when you get a phi-jamma slammer.
Yeah, I've come behind Garrett. Garrett is, I think, one of the best bigs, if not the best big in this league, and so just coming in and trying to back him up is kind of a difficult job some nights, but because he's a player, he can do it all for us. But I just try to come in, play as hard as I can. Coach Parnell has been talking to me this week. Just try to rebound everything, dunk everything. Just try to be aggressive and play as hard as I can.
How's school going?
School's great.
School's good.
Yeah, wrapping it up.
Okay, and now you guys, actually, you get a week off as far as that goes. You'll still just practicing. And is it finals week next week?
Next week is dead week, and then
dead
after
week.
that is finals.
And then finals the week. You're having finals during the week of when we play on that weekend.
Yeah, 16th and 17th are our next home games.
Yep.
Hey,
So-
Joy, we appreciate you stopping by, taking the time to come up and visit with us.
I got to ask a
Yeah.
question now. Have you been out with your brother in the Bay?
No, well, I see him every now and then, but
Okay.
I've been for the past 2 years up in Corvallis. I didn't go home much.
I see him posting all the time, going out fishing
Yeah.
and stuff. So I just was curious. Do you do much of that yourself?
I don't fish too much. I like doing it, but not like he does.
Yeah, he's all over it. Hey,
Yeah.
great game tonight.
Thank
and,
you.
We were talking that you'd have some similarities, but Joey Potts is Joey Potts. You have some great moves, and we like them.
Mike,
Keep it up.
the one thing I will say is the fact that he is a better dunker. Joey Potts.
I think you are, man. I think you are. We'll have to do it.
Christian's not going to like that, but tell him I said that.
Christian's got the bigger hands. He can just grab the ball like it's nothing and go up and dunk it. I got to, hold on to it a little bit more.
That's all right. You do a great job.
Yeah.
We love you. Thanks.
We love you, and
Appreciate
thanks,
it.
and good luck in finals.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
Joey
you.
Potts, our guest. Take us home, Mikey.
All right, well, final score, Oregon Tech gets the win. 80-71 is your final score. And with that, we'll take the time to say have a Merry Christmas. We will be back on the air. Actually, we'll be back before then, but a lot of folks may be gone. So we want to remind you that our next home basketball games will be coming up 2 weeks from this last weekend.
17th and 18th.
Right. Corbin will be here on Friday night at 7:30, 5:30 for the women. And then Saturday it's Bushnell at 3 o'clock for the women and 5 o'clock
for the men.
Yeah, for the men. Sorry, I got
well, that was
something right up my
sneezels.
nose.
Yeah, a little sneasel there.
All right, got another final for you before we head off. Men's basketball, Warner Pacific beats Bushnell. Men, 95-82.
Wow.
That is the final there. All right, that'll wrap it up. Oregon Tech wins it 80-71. Hustling Owls go to 3-0 in Cascade Conference play. They're back here 2 weekends from this weekend, December 17th and 18th. For Bobby Thompson, I'm Mike Garrard saying good night from Danny's house.